Alright, so this is a 2.5-storey corner terrace located at St. Nicholas View. So PropertyLimBrothers today is bringing you to District 20. We're in this landed enclave that's within the vicinity of Upper Thomson Road. And we're actually just right opposite to CHIJ St along Mo Kio Avenue 2. So if you love to live in this Mo Kio, Upper Thomson vicinity, District 20, and you love to have a landed property to live in, I think this should be one of the key choices for you. So let's go. Alright, so before we head in, let's have a look at the specifics first. Now, the land size here is 3020 square feet. Built up is at 4279 square feet. Now, in totality, there are 5 bedrooms here, out of which 2 of them are en suite and 2 of them are the common bathrooms. And you have an additional helper's room on level 1 plus additional storeroom on level 1 itself. So to understand a little bit more, I think let's bring out the St. Nicholas View landscape over here. During the 1995 period, there were actually 3 plots of land that were launched along this entire stretch along Mo Kio Avenue 2. 2 of them are being developed into cluster strata landed properties. And one is called Horizon Gardens, the other is called Horizon Green. And of course, this one that we're standing right now, these are being developed into pure landed status, 99 years leasehold tenure, and this has 82 landed properties right here. And in the short while, you're going to have the Mayflower MRT Station that is going to serve this entire zoning. If you want to live in a landed enclave, you will have to come towards the tail end of Mo Kio, which is very near to the Upper Thomson Belt. And right after this belt, that will be Lower Peirce Reservoir and Upper Peirce Reservoir. Actually, right outside your house is a beautiful common playground area which your kids can enjoy without crossing the road. You can just head out of your main gate, head over to the side playground at the side. There's even like a basketball court further down, and this is called the St. Nicholas Playground. If your kids are studying right opposite at CHIJ St, they can just cross this short street with a traffic light and they can come home straight away. Alright, so this property will suit you if your family is looking for 4 to 5 bedroom apartment. But let's say if you were to go for a new build project that has just been launched in the District 20 Upper Thomson region, probably that will cost you about 2.5 to maybe 2.8 or 2.9 million range. Now, if you're looking for resale, probably that would take you to about maybe 2 mil or 2 mil odd for a 4 to 5 bedroom apartment if you're looking for a large size apartment. Now, this property is very suited if you have a bandwidth of about 2.5 to 2.6 mil range and you're looking for size. You really want to have that luxury of space for family to enjoy, and you would love to have probably a little bit more gardening space at the side. And you can have outdoor alfresco dining. You can have a lot of flexibility on what you want to do with your side garden. Now, people who buy corner terraces, they love the outdoor space because for inter terraces, of course, you are in between 2 side walls. Your main space is your front and your back porch. But for corner, there's no houses attached to the side of your house. So on the left side is totally unblocked. Being at a corner, you have windows at the side walls and bringing light into your home itself. Now, the facing of this house is generally towards south at the front and north towards the back. Now, the plot width is estimated to be about 10.4 meters and the plot depth 24.4 meters. Let's talk a little bit about the price comparatives around these areas. If you want to look for a pure freehold landed property around this vicinity, probably one of the lowest quantum that you would at least need to have is about 3.4 million onwards. The median range for most inter terraces right now is between 3.5 to about 3.8 million dollars for a freehold inter terrace with a land size of probably between 1,008 to 2,000 square feet. Now, if you want to look at some of the cluster houses which are right now at Horizon Green and Horizon Gardens, these are ranging between 1.8 to about 2.2 million dollars for their inter terraces and their corner strata houses. Of course, the main difference between the 99-year strata and the 99-year pure landed is that the strata house, they enjoy a little bit of facilities, they have MCST fees. Pure landed wise, you take care of the maintenance yourself. You don't have to pay an MCST fee. You own the land and of course the structure. Any changes that you want to make to the exterior facade, you're free to do so because you own the entire structure and the land. So the range of prices at St. Nicholas View will range between 1.8 to 2 million dollars for their inter terraces and the land size is between 1,600 to about 1,900 square feet. Now for corner terraces, this is looking at about $2.5–2.6 million range. You get an extra square footage on the land size at about 3,020 square feet, which is an additional of about 1,000 to 1,002 square feet compared to the inter-terraces counterparts. So the price quantum difference is basically to land yourself on a corner unit, plus the fact that you have the extra land size that your family can enjoy. The moment you enter the living room, you will have noticed that you have a very roomy ceiling height. Now this is 3.8 meters, and later as we head to level 2 at the attic level, there are differences in the ceiling height as well. So level 2, some of the bedrooms are 4.4 meters in ceiling height. Car porch area, you can park one car, and being at a corner plot, outside might look a little bit small, but the moment you walk in, you'll feel that wow, this house is really huge on the internal space. And the beauty of having this land dimension is that I think that presents your family with a lot more privacy, because people at the front gate, they can't really see your side garden because you have this privacy corner, having this large plot only when you walk further into the house. Now as you come in further, this will be your dining space. As you head inside here, this will be the first room that you will see, and this is what we call the granny's room. I think the comfortable bed size, if you were to use this as a granny or a guest bedroom, will be a super single right here. There are some vintage wardrobes that is already pre-built, still good condition. You can actually refinish it. There's a Jack and Jill bathroom right here that links towards the kitchen yard space. As we head over this direction, this is under stairwell storage facility, and you can store a lot of things tucked underneath your staircase. And then an enclosed kitchen version. I think there's flexibility to actually extend the entire living room space backwards if you do not need a granny's room at this level itself. Coming to the backyard, you still have an additional helper's room, and this then leads you to your beautiful garden at the side. You can have a little bit of outdoor furniture here. You can use this as your outdoor dining, and of course if you love to have this swinging, and you would love to have this swinging chair. They have also done up this exterior covering. So this space is really sheltered, which is why they have put an additional fridge right here. Now the backyard is very useful. It's also covered for this portion. So there are like 3 water points. You can put in your washer cum dryer. If you have a big family, you can even put in 2 washing machines, 2 dryers. So this space is really good for clothes drying. There's a high wall here. So that presents a chance for more privacy, because you don't have like a direct view of your neighbor's kitchen. So this is really like your high wall backing your house up. As you head back in, there's still like an internal yard zone. I think you can put your fridge right here as well, or if you want to put your washer here, but I think you should really put your washer and dryer at the backyard. That makes sense. This is more for like your fridge space, but you already have another fridge space right here. It really depends where you want to put your stuff, because there's just so much space and flexibility to maneuver around. Now, this kitchen is enclosed. Of course, this house being 25 years, I think some of the renovation that needs to be done will be the bathrooms plus the kitchen area. So in the terms of the kitchen carpentry, it will definitely be good for you to remodify the entire space, and you can build a really nice modern kitchen with some 3D virtual renovation images for you to select. When you come for physical viewing, we're putting it right here as well. Now of course, in terms of space, I think there's no lack of wall space for you to build your up and bottom cabinets for your kitchen. And let's head in. Now, the flooring, still great. I don't think you need to hack it. If you like this kind of finishing, this is fantastic to keep. If not, of course, you can put it up with the very modern veneer, herringbone shape. There's a lot of different kind of veneer choices right now. Dining space, as you can see, we have fitted in an 8-seater dining table right here. There's still like a wall here for you to put in a little bit more chest of drawers storage space. You can also build up a bookcase right at the back of this wall. And of course, over at this portion here, this is a very nice, cozy living room area with a view of a little bit of a side garden and of course your car porch space. Now, the side wall fence has been done beautifully. So it's an intermingle between the wooden fence and metal fencing that gives you privacy and airflow coming in from the side walls. So of course it's a mixture of some brick walls And why don't we head to level 2? Let's go. Now, the beautiful thing is that the space is great. This room has a view of the back, the view of the side wall as well. And right now, okay, I did on some lights, but of course if I were to off the lights, it is still very bright. So of course you will need additional blinds if you want to have total darkness at night. And of course we don't have any existing wardrobe here. So the position to build a wardrobe space will be along this side wall. You have a nice space for working at home. Heading back to the landing, you have a common bathroom that serves 2 of the common rooms here. And this room is the smallest room out of this level. You can actually still fit in a queen bed if you want to, but of course single, super single will allow you to then have a separate study table right across this window panel over here. The second floor landing will then be your master suite. Of course, the master suite is the largest 4.4 meter ceiling with this very beautiful vintage kind of windows. This is a king bed. It looks small in this room because it's really huge. If you need a bit more wardrobe space, I have a suggestion for you. You can actually use this wall to build another about 5 panels. 4 panels wardrobe space tucked in the corner. Ensuite bathroom, nice bathtub. The bathroom size is very decent. If you have watched our podcast, our So Far So Good podcast, we recently interviewed all the companies that does refinishing. There's warranty, and usually the refinishing lasts for about 10 years or more. They can change the flooring and the wall tiles to a different finishing. This entire level has been re-varnished and re-lacquered, so you're getting like almost brand new parquet flooring. Okay, so as you head from level 2 to level 3, the staircase is slightly longer. This is to account for the 4.4 meters ceiling height that you have just seen in level 2. Anyone that wants to live on the attic usually will be probably one of your older kids that would love to have their own privacy right here, or you want to use this as an entertainment room. Alternatively, this is a good sized bedroom. You can build your wardrobe space to be around this wall, and of course the ceiling height is very decent as well. Ensuite bath, have a look at the image. After restoring, we got a quotation for you. Cost you about $2,000 to restore the entire bathroom, compared to hack down model that will cost you probably about 8 to 10 grand. But if you were to refinish it, probably it costs about $1,500 to $2,000 depending on the size of the bathroom. But I think the wall tiles and flooring are still in great shape. They're very solid and sturdy. You can definitely refinish it. So this is the 5th bedroom, and you have already seen all the bedrooms here, so let's head back downstairs. Alright, so we hope that you enjoyed this home tour with PropertyLimBrothers, and we have come to the end of this corner terrace home tour. Now, if you've liked what you have seen, give a call to our listings manager right below. You can fix an appointment with them to have a look at the place physically. And my name is Melvin in PropertyLimBrothers. Always happy to show you the place. See you soon. Are you a Thai or what? 可以小声一点点吗？我是 add some fillers.